Informative speech. Hello, audience. Thank you for being here today. All 6 of you. Okay, here we go. So, once again, hello. Thank you for being here today. So, what if I told you I had the secret to living a stress-free life? Today, we're going to discuss how books are actually the best medicine. So, I know we're all college students here, but we're also just humans, and we all experience stress. As college students, we're also just looking to gain knowledge and perspectives, and books can be the cure for all of those things. So, I am an avid reader myself, and I'm also an English major, and literature is a passion of mine, and I've done quite a bit of research on both of those topics. So today, we are going to go over 3 different aspects of reading and why it's the best medicine. My first point is reading as a de-stressor, my second is reading as a way to gain knowledge, and my third is reading as a way to keep your brain fit. So diving into our first point, reading as a de-stressor. To me, nothing sounds more relaxing than curling up with a blanket and a nice book and just reading away. It's just thinking about it soothes me. And there's a reason for that. One study by Sussex University in 2009, researchers showed that reading may reduce stress by as much as 68%. It really doesn't matter what book you read. By losing yourself in a thoroughly engrossing book, you can escape from the worries and stresses of the everyday world and spend a while exploring the domain of the author's imagination, said cognitive neuropsychologist David Lewis. Getting lost in a good book will take you away from all of the chaos and complexity of your own life for a brief time. This allows your mind to escape and relax. Another way reading helps distress is doing it before bed. Shakespeare called sleep the season of all natures, meaning that we're literally not ourselves when we're tired. Since sleep is crucial to our health, it makes sense that having a pre-bed routine to help yourself wind down and get ready to rest. Reading from a physical book is actually a great way to let go of the day's cares and prepare your body and brain for sleep. Moving to the next way that reading is extremely beneficial. The second point is reading increases knowledge and perspective. So we're all at college to gain knowledge in some form or fashion, whether it be knowledge for the sake of knowledge, knowledge to pursue a specific career. We're all here to learn something. So as Dr. Seuss once wrote, the more you read, the more things you'll know, the more you learn, the more places you'll go. Diving into a good book opens up a whole new world of knowledge even from a very young age. Children's books expose kids to 50% more words than primetime TV or even a conversation between college graduates, according to research from the University of California, Berkeley. Exposure to that new vocabulary not only leads to higher scores on reading tests, but also higher scores on general tests of intelligence. Plus, stronger early reading skills can mean higher intelligence later in life. Not to mention, reading makes you more empathetic towards others. By being exposed to characters who are different than you, you're able to relate to them and their decisions and way of life. By being this understanding and empathy grows and can be applied in the real world as well. We're reading a book, we may not have exposure to someone in our day-to-day life. When you read that book, you might have exposure to someone with totally different experiences than you, and you're able to learn from that and apply that to your real world scenarios, to where if you hadn't had the exposure to the book, you wouldn't have been able to understand that certain person or ethnic group or diverse, situation in the same way. So, the journal Science published findings that reading literature enhanced theory of mind in test subjects, which is defined as the ability to recognize and appreciate beliefs, desires, intentions, and perspective that are different from one's own. So when we put ourselves in a character's shoes, we're forced to consider their world as our own and usually end up expanding our conception of what normal or relatable is. And then the final benefit of reading regularly is it keeps your brain fit. So just as going to the gym and working out keeps our physical body fit, reading keeps our minds fit. Our brain requires the same sort of exercise. And so, through reading, we bring existing neural pathways in the brain to life. Reading complex and challenging works like poetry help the brain remain active and elastic. It also keeps our thinking and our thoughts versatile. And then, according to a recent study, frequent brain exercises like reading decreases mental decline for the elderly by 32%. Elderly patients who regularly played mentally challenging games or read books were 2.5 more times less likely to develop Alzheimer's disease. Less likely. And this makes sense. because when you challenge your brain through reading, you are forced to remember a lot of things, such as characters, the plot, subplot, all of the minute details throughout the book, and that increases your short-term memory. And so when you do those things, a new synapses can be created in your brain, and that allows for you to remember things longer, and all of your other synapses are strengthened in the process. And it just helps your long-term memory, or your short-term memory, and your recallability a lot better if you read more frequently. And so, in conclusion, my 3 points were reading as a way to lessen stress, reading as a way to expand knowledge and empathy, and reading as a way to keep your brain in shape. My thesis was that books are actually the best medicine and can improve your health significantly. And to end, I would like to leave us with a quote from literary academic Mason Cooley, who said, "Reading gives us some place to go when we have to stay where we are." That is all. Thank you guys for being here today.